chaos
live,
caused when Heathrow Airport
special,
was shut down last week.
latest development on Heathrow.
In a nearby substation. Now, airport managers said it had to
crisis
shut. They switched over to other power sources, but now
substation UK 25
says power was available to keep Heathrow open.
Really?
Friday shutdown.
What a nice surprise by that. I am not surprised.
Simon Jack.
Someone's going to get seriously cooked and burnt for this disaster.
As the smoke clears, fingers are being pointed and questions being asked about how this could happen.
I don't want to see an airport as important as Heathrow going down in the way it did on Friday, so I'm not comfortable.
Well, it does in the future, mate. A third runway. Not good. Who wants another one now? If you can't run an airport like it is now,
so that needs to happen. But I'm deeply uncomfortable by what happened.
The third runway, you might insure more.
Happened? Well, occupying nearly 5 square miles west
joke,
of London, Heathrow uses as much power as a small city. Now, it can draw that power from 3 substations here in Iver, North Hyde and Leyland. Now, these are run by National Grid, just outside that line there. Now, they transmit power to a distribution network inside those lines run by SSEN, which in turn connects to Heathrow's private network.
I see.
When North Hyde went up in flames and, of course, out of action, they were down to 2. So Heathrow decided to shut the airport to be on the safe side. Now, National Grid are saying these 2 remaining substations should have been more than enough to keep the airport open. Now, Heathrow doesn't dispute that there was enough power available, but stress that switching things off and on again needs to be done with time and care. Experts agree that would have taken time, but say there are better options. Other modern power-hungry facilities like data centres or industrial estates have better resilience built in.
Wow.
Heathrow did redirect power around that network, but that does take a number of hours. So if Heathrow and any other airport in the UK wants to not have any downtime, not to have any interrupted operations, then they need to do what other industries do, like data centres, and install sufficient standby generation.
Exactly. That's the problem. Literally.
Which is without a doubt possible.
Meanwhile, the search for answers and how to share the blame for a disruption that affected over 250,000 people will continue.
It's not great.
Yeah, Simon.
Embarrassing.
What, 3 days on since all
Hello,
this
Simon.
Where are we in terms
Meet Simon, age 6 Christ, my son, age Edwards.
Where we are, Clive, is that everyone is sorry, but no one wants to take
at the right side
blame.
screen.
You look at the responses we've had. National Grid is sorry about the original fire, but insists there was enough power to sustain the airport. Heathrow itself is sorry.
24th of March this evening,
they acted
10 a.m. in the evening,
and safely under the circumstances. And
proud
about how quickly they restored services. Airlines are sorry too, and for their passengers who suffered that disruption, but they're pretty angry that something out of their control cost them millions, and they may try and recover that money from whomever they can in due course. And of course, passengers are angry at the disruption.
And finally,
the government is uncomfortable, as you heard from Keir Starmer there, and wants some answers.
Well, I think the Heathrow expansion,
from what they call an urgent investigation, which is due to report back within 6 weeks. So as we stand here after this pretty
someone's going to get in trouble.
Extremely rare event.
We are in trouble.
We've got more questions still than answers.
Sure. All right, Simon.
There you go, guys. The thumbs up right side screen. Please squash on sign, Joe.